A series of powerful explosions occurred in the Bryansk region, Russian Telegram channels report with reference to local residents. According to Telegram channel MASH, people heard about 30 explosions. It is confirmed that Bryansk was attacked by ATACMS missiles. Some Telegram channels, in particular ASTRA, write with reference to their readers that the target was the Bryansk chemical plant named after the 50th anniversary of the USSR, located in the city of RSZO. It is said that an ammunition warehouse near Bryansk was attacked. It is reported that American ATACMS missiles were used for the attack. This chemical plant produces gunpowder, explosives and components for rocket fuel, in particular ammunition for barrel artillery, MLRS, aviation, cruise missiles, X-59, weapons TOS-1, Tosochka, remote mining systems, Zemledelie, and also carries out repair of RSZO, Grad, Uragan, and Tornado G. The drones distracted the Russian air defense forces, opening the way for rockets that accurately hit the main targets. A long-range UAV destroyed substations and other important infrastructure after a missile strike. As ASTRA notes, the Bryansk chemical plant named after the 50th anniversary of the USSR has already become the target of Ukrainian drones, in April 2024. The factory produces explosive substances and belongs to the Tehmash holding, which is involved in the implementation of the State Defense Order, remind the authors. Geolocation of another video of explosions in the Bryansk region confirms that the target of the Ukrainian strike could be not only an ammunition warehouse near Bryansk, but also a factory for the production of explosives in the city of RSZO. In addition, according to MASH data, fragments of the HIMARS rocket fell on the territory of the Kreml plant in Bryansk. The governor of the region, Alexander Bogomaz, later announced a massive attempt to launch a combined missile strike from Ukraine. According to him, the air defense forces destroyed all the targets. According to preliminary data, there are no victims. Other details Bogomaz did not bring.
Recently, footage from the Kursk region taken last week surfaced on the internet. In it, a Russian military correspondent claims that the Russian armed forces destroyed a Western-made radar station which is in service with the Ukrainian armed forces. However, OSINT analysts have established that this is a North Korean-made air defense system which was created on the basis of the Russian TOR system. The footage showed smoke rising from the targeted equipment, though the extent of the damage was not immediately clear. Analysis of the footage revealed that the destroyed equipment closely resembles a North Korean analog of the Russian TOR short-range SAM system, known in NATO designation as the SA-15. The system was mounted on a semi-trailer with missiles positioned in its middle section. It is unclear whether this specific anti-air system was operated by Russian or North Korean soldiers. Military analysts suggest the vehicle was misidentified by the drone operator who conducted the strike. OSINT analyst, OSINT Technical, also noted on X, this friendly fire incident appears to be the first appearance of the towed, TOR-like North Korean SAM system in Russian service, first seen in Pyongyang during WPK's 75th anniversary parade in 2020. The presence of North Korean military hardware adds to previously documented transfers, which include artillery ammunition, KN-23 missiles, M191 MLRS, M1989 self-propelled guns, and other military equipment. This is not the first time that the occupiers have carried out friendly strikes against their own. Until recently, the Air Force was the main target, but now the enemy has switched to ground forces as well. On the one hand, this is good, the Ukrainian armed forces said, but on the other hand, the fact that Putin's army has a North Korean-made air defense system indicates closer military cooperation between Moscow and Pyongyang. The KN-23 ballistic missiles, M1991 MLRS, and M1989 self-propelled guns have now been joined by air defense systems. Back in 2020, journalists from defense blog published an article about the new DPRK air defense system, which is completely similar to the Russian Tor. The new product was presented that same year during a military parade in Pyongyang. Military experts said the air defense system is designed to strike helicopters, aircraft, drones, cruise missiles and ballistic missiles. The system received a semi-trailer which contains medium-range missiles. Even then, experts said that Pyongyang developed this air defense system to destroy aircraft and missiles.
An Israeli lawmaker warned a father of a hostage held in Gaza that his son will be left for many years in the dungeons of Hamas, after the father said he supported the International Criminal Court's arrest warrant for Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Yehuda Cohen said that while he supported international law, and since the government of Israel and the coalition that supports it committed a crime and treason against the state of Israel, he was forced as the father of a kidnapped soldier, a serving female soldier and an officer in the reserves to approach the International Criminal Court in order to support them in the arrest warrants against Benjamin Netanyahu. Cohen, whose son Nimrod is held hostage in Gaza, was speaking at a Knesset committee on Monday. In an angry response, Knesset member Eliyahu Revivo, of Netanyahu's Likud party, yelled while pointing a finger at Cohen and said, "Keep up this drivel, you're putting your son to many years in the dungeons of Hamas, IS." The confrontation happened as officials say Israel and Hamas appear to be inching closer to a phased ceasefire agreement. But a deal hasn't been reached yet. And there are a number of obstacles that could scupper the talks in Qatar. The war in Gaza has ground on for more than 15 months. It started on October 7, 2023 when Hamas militants stormed into southern Israel and killed about 1,200 people and abducted around 250. A third of the 100 hostages still held in Gaza are believed to be dead. Gaza authorities say more than 46,000 Palestinians have been killed in Israel's offensive, but officials there don't distinguish between fighters and civilians.
אני תומך בחוק הבינלאומי, ומכיוון שממשלת ישראל והקואליציה שתומכת בה פשעה ובגדה נגד מדינת ישראל, אני נאלץ בתור אבא של חייל חטוף, בתור אבא של חיילת שמשרתת עכשיו בצבא, בתור אבא של קצין במילואים, ללכת לארגון הבינלאומי שנקרא ICC, בית המשפט הבינלאומי לפשעים, בית המשפט הבינלאומי הפלילי לפשעים, כדי לתמוך בהם בצווי המעצר נגד בנימין נתניהו, בגלל שממשלת ישראל והקואליציה התומכת בה בגדה במדינת ישראל
תמשיך את דברי הבלע שלך. שקט, אל תגיד לי שלא, אל תגיד לי לא, אתה לא בעל הבית פה. שנייה, תמשיך את דברי הבלע שלך. אתה מכניס את הבן שלך לעוד הרבה שנים למרתפי החמאס-דאעש.
Mr. President, sir, do not agree to a partial hostage deal. That is a confirmed death sentence to those left behind, and it will ensure the war drags on aimlessly and endlessly.